Hi everybody, thanks for checking out my review for this Maxesla Android TV box. I actually purchased one of these last week and I was super thrilled with it, and so I actually got this one for my dad because I'm getting him into the 21st century here, and I needed something that the other box didn't have, which is this optical input, because one of his components uses the optical input. But anyway, it's the other box that I had. I was wildly impressed with. This is almost the same specs. The only difference is this has about a gig less of RAM, and this one's a little cheaper too, which was fine by me. So just to give you kind of a little bit of a comparison, I have noticed zero difference as far as streaming goes between this one and their upgraded version. It's streaming through Netflix and streaming just my videos, but you will notice a little bit of a difference if you play games on it. Or if you're doing a lot of web searching. But this for my dad is basically just to stream his movies. Both of us have ripped our DVDs onto a hard drive. So we have big 5 terabyte. I have almost 10 terabytes of movies on my hard drive, so I needed something that would run it. And I've actually been playing with this one too before I did the review. I didn't want to give you a review without trying it out. This one runs everything that I need it to as well. So from this point on, I'm just going to focus on this, as if you haven't watched my other reviews, because I know most of you haven't. But anyway, so here's the box itself. Pretty sleek looking box. It's replacing, for me, it was replacing a computer that's hooked up to my TV. So this is quite a bit smaller. Here's the back settings here, or the back ports. You have the power port, a USB port, HDMI. You can hardwire in. I should note that I have had zero problem streaming with Wi-Fi, so that's good. And then, of course, the optical input. One of the things that was really important to me and to him is that this be able to handle a USB hub like this, because we have a lot of hard drives that are plugged into it. So this is actually the dongle, and I forgot to show you that because it was over where I was playing with it. So hold on, I'm going to grab the other remote and I'll be right back with you. All right, I'm back. So I wanted to show you that it comes with this remote, which is awesome because having the keyboard is amazing when you're streaming. You can use the arrow keys as well. This is a great feeling remote. It's very smooth in the hands, very ergodynamic, if that's important to you. Anyway, it also comes with this remote. You can see I haven't really played with this remote at all. This is just your standard remote, but it does have hot buttons to actually get you to your settings within the Android system a little quicker, and you can click this button here to pull up a cursor for a mouse. So basically, it's extremely easy to set up. Literally anybody can do it. So all you do is you're going to just plug your power cord right into the back here. You're going to plug your HDMI into the TV, and you're set. So if you're like me, you need a USB hub, you can just plug that right in there. I tried it with 6 different components plugged into it, and the box handled all of them very smoothly. It handled them perfectly. So I had several hard drives. I had a 2 terabyte and a couple 5 terabytes. The flash drive, I had the dongle. Oh, I should actually make a note that the dongle for this wireless remote actually comes in the back here. Rechargeable battery, which is awesome. I hate having to change batteries out. But I had all of that stuff plugged in here, and it manages the USB peripherals perfectly. So I think that you're going to be really happy with that. So now what I want to do is I'm going to actually hook it up to my computer. I want to show you something, because the one downside to this is that it's a plus and a minus. So the plus is that it's rooted so that it can handle any peripheral that you want to plug into it. You can do some more things with a rooted device. The downside is Netflix is really finicky about rooted devices. So they don't let you download directly from the Play Store. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug it in. I'm going to show you exactly how to sideload Netflix onto this, because I'm sure that a lot of you who are buying this are going to want Netflix. It's super easy. Basically, all you have to do is get a hold of the APK from Netflix, and you can either do that from a plugin on Google Chrome, or I'm going to do, before I actually show you that, I'm going to do a screenshot showing you how, of my phone, how to actually take to make a backup copy of Netflix on one of your Android phones. So you can make a backup copy of the APK, transfer it to one of these flash drives, and then sideload it. It sounds complicated. It takes all of 4 minutes. So I'm going to show you how to do that really fast. Then I'm going to connect this into the TV, and I'll show you the quality and we'll run through some of the features. So I'll be right back with you. All right, so the first step in getting a backup copy of your APK is downloading this app. It's a free app. It's called Appware Rabbit. So all you're going to do is you're going to open that up. You're going to go to, it's going to get all your installed apps. Just search up here and you're going to go to Netflix. So there's Netflix right there. Click on it. Now you're going to choose this one right here in the center that says backup. You're going to back up the APK. It's going to tell you successfully saved, and that's all you have to do. So now what you need to do is you transfer that APK to a flash drive. You can either plug it right into your phone if you have the OTG, or just plug your phone into your computer. That's just as easy. But to show you where it's located, we're going to go to My Files. So where it is it's in your device storage. You're going to just look for Appware Rabbit right there, down there at the bottom. You're going to do backup. We're going to do Netflix, and then right in this folder, REV, this is your Netflix APK. So you're going to copy this thing right here. You can even send it through just the typical Android ways. But basically what you're going to do is you're just going to copy that onto the flash drive, and then I'm going to show you how to sideload it. So you can see it takes about, I don't know, 2 minutes to back this up and copy it over. It takes about the same to install it. So now I'm going to go over to the TV. I'm going to connect everything in for you. We'll show you the startup, and then we're going to show you how to finish off this installation. So I'll be back with you in a second. All right, welcome back everybody. So I have it plugged in now. So now it's going to do its loading screen. This is the Maxesla loading screen. And it'll boot up here in just 1 second. So, hold on 1 second. One of the things that I did is I plugged in my USB to it before it booted, and that's why it's taking a little longer to boot up, because it's trying to read my 5 terabyte hard drive. So I installed Kodi as well to run all of my movies. This is Netflix. Let me show you that Netflix is working. This is probably that's my flash drive coming up, so I'm going to go ahead and get out of there. So I just want to show you Netflix is working, because I'm really impressed with how it handles it. I'm going to turn the volume down right now. There we go. I'm impressed with how these boxes from Maxesla actually handle the buffering. So let's do, I actually don't know what show I just clicked on. Let's go ahead and get out of this. So now we're back. You can have Pandora, you can have YouTube, but let me show you how to finish the Netflix installation. So you're going to go over to Apps, you're going to go to File Browser, and you're going to find the USB. So that's where you have it. I have it here. You're going to find your Netflix, and it's going to ask you, do you want to install an update? It's not an update, it's the same exact thing. So but anyway, I already have it installed, so it's going to ask you if you want to install it. You're going to click this button down here on the right that says install, and that's it. So it will take about 30 seconds, and then you have Netflix installed. So you can see it's super, super easy. So that's not a reason to not get this. I would take a rooted device that I have to sideload one app onto over a non-rooted device any day, because basically, any USB peripheral that you plug into this thing should work. Also, a side note, if you like Kodi, it doesn't come pre-installed with it, but it's real easy to install. You can download it from the Play Store. I had an issue on the other box actually with it running from Kodi, but it wouldn't change the skin. And I think now I think it was one of my internet issues, because I installed this one on this box. I installed it from the Play Store. It works fine. But if it doesn't, you can download Kodi from them directly. This is the one that you want to download for these boxes. It's the 32-bit. If you install these ones like I did, it just won't install. So you don't worry about grabbing the wrong one. I wasn't sure what system this used, so I grabbed all three. But this is the one that it ended up being. So to finish up, what I want to do is I'm going to plug in turn on, I guess. There we go. So I'm going to turn on my 5 terabyte hard drive just to show you that it works, because I was talking about that. This was a big deal to me, a huge deal to me, because I actually purchased one of these boxes from a name brand seller a couple years ago, and it did not read my hard drives, which kind of made it worthless to me, because I have all my DVDs ripped. So I like the ISO files. I'm going to go ahead and eject since we're in there. I like the ISO files because I like to keep my DVD menus and whatever. So here's my book, and there you go. So you can see that it reads the 5 terabyte hard drive perfectly. It's going to load all my movies. I'm going to choose one just to show you that it works. Let's see what's a good. Maybe, I don't know, we'll do Battle Los Angeles. I'm not promoting that movie. It was okay, but not that great. But anyway, so I'm going to click on it, and it's going to ask you what do you want to open it with. So I'm going to, I was hoping it would come up with Kodi, but it didn't. So anyway, we'll just load it with this video player here. We're going to do just once. I'm not going to run you through a Kodi tutorial because there's YouTube videos galore on that. But I just want to show you, this is a direct DVD rip. So it's obviously only going to be as good as the DVD is, but the DVD was pretty decent. So there it is. And actually, now that I look, I've only had 35 minutes of this, so I think I have a bad DVD rip. I got to redo that. So anyway, you can see the quality is excellent. The video on this, what movie was that? I need to fix that. I get distracted. But the quality on this is excellent. The box itself runs really, really smoothly. You can see the browser itself. We'll pull that up here. So there's not really any lag. So on this box, honestly, for what I use it for, I don't miss the extra gig that this other little box that I have. This is the other Maxesla. I would still recommend this if you don't need a digital optical input. I would still recommend spending an extra $10 and getting this one, because just because I haven't noticed any lag doesn't mean that you won't if your use of the box is different than just streaming. Like mine is just for music and for movies, so either one works awesome. Really impressed with this company. I'm impressed with their little boxes. They have a customer in me for a long time, and I'm pretty sure that you're going to love this little box too, so I give this thing 5 stars.